Back here on the Rich Eisen Show, Kirk Morrison filling in for Rich. Just watching that, wow. I'm still shocked. I'm still in silence, and I can only imagine what you kind of felt being there as Arash Markazi, columnist for the LA Times, joins us now on the Rich Eisen Show. And I'm still kind of in shock that happened. Like, Clayton Kershaw goes out there after an unbelievable, one batter in the 7th inning, but you're like, okay, Clayton looks good. Clayton looks great, but he did his job. And so when the 8th inning rolls around, I'm like, are they going to bring him back or keep him on the bench? Because I see other guys warming up in the bullpen, and the decision to bring him out, and then that fast. Like, after the first home run, I was like, okay, Clayton, you're done. Yeah. But then you keep him out there, and then that happens. And so you were at the game. Just kind of give me just the mood of not only the press box, but just the stadium.
Kirk, you touched on it. I mean, we could debate whether or not he should have been on the mound to begin. But when he gives up that home run, and there was no doubt about that home run to Rendon, he comes out. It is a short leash for Clayton Kershaw, and then for him to stay on the mound, and then for Soto, and we just touched on it, that home run was not close.
No,
I mean, it was one pitch, and it was gone. So that was the problem that I have with Dave Roberts. It wasn't just that Clayton was on the mound, but that you didn't pull him after that first home run. And there was no doubt about it. And then the second thing, the Joe Kelly. First of all, Joe Kelly shouldn't have been on the mound at that point in the game, but with the bases loaded, I mean, how do you do that? That's how, when you're waking up this morning and you're a Los Angeles sports fan, it's one thing if you lose in the World Series. But to lose in the NLDS after a 106-win season, and because of 2 really bad decisions that when we're watching the game in the press box and you're watching the game at home, how are those guys still on the mound? We've seen them during the course of this season. They cannot be in that position.
But what was the mood, though, of the stadium? Because I saw pictures of people running over Clayton Kershaw jerseys. Were they booing Clayton, or were they booing Dave Roberts?
Fan is short for fanatic, and when you're in the aftermath of a really tough loss and you put the blame on Kershaw, that happens. I think those fans hopefully will regret that. Clayton Kershaw will go down as one of the greatest Dodgers of all time. No doubt about his postseason. And he was up there and he said, you could put it on me. I can't. Listen, I have not performed in the postseason. I don't really hold fan to like that one fan who puts a jersey on the street, But I've never seen a stadium more depressed. And not only that, Kirk, I've never seen a clubhouse more depressed, because there was a lot of guys who felt that this was the year, who had been on the team the last 2 seasons, and they'd come up just short, and they had felt that this was the year. And again, going into the 9th, 12 walk-off wins this season, there was no doubt in their mind that they were going to win that game. So for them not only to not win the game, but to lose in the fashion that they did, just a lot more tears than I had seen in the past, a lot more long hugs, because this is the end of the road for some of those guys. David Freese, Rich Hill, guys that may not come back.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live, or download the Rich Eisen Show app.